Greetings. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this footage. This is a page of many that I have here on Facebook because this is a subject matter that I think is very, very important. I myself have not experienced domestic violence, but as a member of the clergyman, I've seen a lot. I've helped to minister to and care for family members that have gone through domestic violence. One case some years ago, even where a young woman was left for death. The older I get, the more conscious I become of life and the things that happen to us as a people in this life. And there are some things, such as domestic violence, that are very, very unfortunate and most assuredly unfair. Ironically, women are abused by men every day, and there are some men that are being abused by women. I don't want to labor long here on this particular topic, but especially at this time of year, whoever you are, if you're being abused, I want you to know that you do not have to accept it. In addition to that, I need you to know that you are nobody's victim. I don't care how it makes you feel. I beg you to take these words and to hear them in your heart and in your mind. Play this video over and over again. And believe me when I say to you that you are not a victim. You may have been victimized, but don't allow the hideous crime that has been committed against you to cause you to take it and wear it like a garment. The main reason why I have these pages here on Facebook and any other social media that I have, it's not because I'm so proud that I can identify with these things or that I have experienced the things that I have firsthand, but it is because I've been blessed not to allow the things that have happened to me to name and define me. They have not become my garment, or should I say, let me restate that. They are no longer my garment. I fought to get to this day because I needed to get to you. And the only way I could get to you was to get past my own victimization. I want you to know that God has not done this thing for you or to you, but what He's done is kept you here because you too are an overcomer just as I am. I have not been quote unquote beaten by a man, but I've been raped before. That, just as whatever you may be going through, man or woman, is a victimization that nobody deserves. You don't deserve to be hit upside your head. And if they're not physically hitting you, the verbal abuse is just as bad, woman or man. So today, I just want to encourage you to love yourself enough to make a plan to leave if you're bound in that relationship. Don't do anything foolish. Think it through thoroughly and make sure you've connected with the right people. I am not a counselor. I am not a therapist. There's only a little bit that I know, but I do know enough to tell you, when you get the opportunity, seek it out. Please do what you need to do to be free so that you can live and be the best you that you can be, so that you can experience destiny, so that you can hope, dream, and then realize them. I want you to know that God loves you once again, and so do I, because He first loved me. You are a blessing, and I want you to know that. And the way you will know it is to tell it to yourself. Don't let evil or bad, corrupt things manifest and stir around in your mind till they take up residency there, and then it becomes your thought process. It's easier said than done, but I'm here as a witness to let you know that it can be done. This has not been an easy journey for me. There's been many traumatic experiences, and sometimes it seemed like it was one after another. I've taken some blows. If you ever watch boxing or what have you, I've been like Rocky I've been down, and I've been the one, fighting back. But see, what it is ultimately, too, it's not about people. When you've been abused, when you've been violated, it's intended to internalize. It's intended for you to hate yourself. It's intended for you to act it out in some form, or it's intended for you to take it out on yourself through mutilation and abuse, isolation, and you name it. It's just intended, but it doesn't have to be. I need you to know that. And again, as I close, because I've gone further than I intended to, I need you to know that God, He truly does love you. You've got to believe it. I wouldn't tell it to you if it were not so, but I can tell it to you because I was a wretch undone, suicidal, abuse, of myself. Change. It's real. And there's peace there. So I pray for you if you're watching this, going through it. If you are the loved one of someone, I pray for you to help them to break free, but do it right and in time. So do your research.